Historians and scholars have said that the genesis of modern civilization can be found on the shores of the Aegean. On this journey, discover the remarkable city of Istanbul, once known as Constantinople, on fascinating excursions featuring the highlights of Byzantine and Ottoman antiquities. Discover storied cities along the magnificent turquoise coast of Turkey and explore the fabled crossroads of the ancient world. Sail through the Aegean Sea to the idyllic Greek islands, where you will visit and learn about the marvels of ancient Greece. My name is Joe Small, and it's my good fortune to be president of AHI Travel. I'm privileged to work with brothers Rick and Brian in this dynamic family business that enjoys great distinction in alumni, educational travel, and lifelong learning. Here at AHI, we see travel as enriching life's great adventure, and we work hard to deliver travel experiences that contribute to the lives of curious travelers. During your cruise from Istanbul to Athens, you'll make new friends while enjoying educational lectures and escorted shore excursions that focus on the heritage and beauty of Turkey and Greece. Join us as we follow the route of ancient mariners on a voyage to remarkable ports and islands rich with opportunities to explore and learn in the heart of the ancient world. It's my pleasure to introduce Mick Pluman, a true AHI travel professional who will guide us through this astounding travel experience. Mick has been a member of the AHI family since 1999. He's a longtime resident of Italy and has accompanied AHI travelers on programs all around the world. Like everyone here, Mick is motivated to bring creativity, integrity, value, and excellence to all of our AHI journeys.
It's my pleasure to tell you about a journey that I consider one of the most enriching you'll find. When traveling abroad, it's good to know that you're in good hands with an experienced and knowledgeable travel director who'll take care of every detail and ensure the distinguished level of service and quality that AHI is recognized for the world over. Expert local guides will accompany you on fascinating excursions to historic sites and provide background, context, and informative narrative along the way. You'll enjoy your travel in the company of a group of like-minded and curious fellow travelers who will agree that experiences are as important as the places they visit. Selecting quality hotels is always an AHI imperative, and we've paid particular attention to choosing deluxe hotels that provide comfort, a good central location, as well as value. The elegant Marti Hotel Istanbul is located in the fashionable Taksim district, close to the city's historic landmarks and finest shopping and entertainment. Its many amenities include a spa offering a broad variety of pampering massage and beauty treatments, as well as a fully equipped fitness center. You'll find 2 restaurants that prepare Turkish specialities as well as international cuisine. Guest rooms are warm and welcoming and provide individual climate control, digital TV, minibar, and direct dial telephone. High-speed Wi-Fi is available. For your cruise, we've chosen a first-class mid-sized ship that offers a range of comfortable accommodations and provides an integrated educational program of lectures given by experts in their field. The Aegean Odyssey is an intimate ship accommodating only 350 passengers, which is ideal for cruising the coastal waters of the Aegean. The ship offers a host of amenities, and her size permits her to sail into smaller harbours and to cruise closer to the coast to allow splendid views. Comfortable, generously sized suites and staterooms are offered with and without balconies. All accommodations are air-conditioned and feature adjoining bathroom facilities with tub bath and/or shower. Amenities include flat-screen TV, personal safe, and hairdryer. Should you select a deluxe balcony-class stateroom, you'll find additional amenities, including a welcome bottle of champagne, a refrigerator stocked with soft drinks, complimentary bottled water, bathrobes, and slippers. The Aegean Odyssey's 2 restaurants feature open seating with mealtimes set to the ship's schedule and the shore excursion program. In addition to the main dining room, breakfast, lunch and dinner are served in the informal terrace cafe, and alfresco terrace dining is also available. Beer, wine and soft drinks are included with dinner each evening during the cruise. As a part of your program, all tours ashore, as indicated in the itinerary, are included at no additional cost. In some ports, you'll have a choice of excursions that may provide a better fit to your specific personal interests. The ship's amenities include 3 lounges, 4 bars, a lecture theatre, a well-stocked library, internet centre, outdoor pool, spa with saunas, massage and beauty treatment rooms, as well as a hair salon and beauty centre. Telephone, fax and email access are available via satellite. Located on Constitution Square, one of Athens' best addresses, the NJV Athens Plaza Hotel offers a quiet refuge from the bustle of the city with fantastic views of the Acropolis and Parliament. The hotel's restaurant features Greek specialities as well as fine international cuisine. Popular local restaurants, fine shopping, and some of the city's most interesting neighborhoods are just steps away. At the end of your day, retire to a tastefully appointed guest room featuring individual climate control, digital HD TV, stocked minibar and direct dial telephone. High-speed Wi-Fi is available. New dining experiences are a highlight of foreign travel. Although each hotel and shipboard menu will feature a selection of local dishes, you will have the opportunity to select more familiar meals as well. Let's talk about what you can expect to see and do during this fascinating travel experience. Your journey begins in Istanbul, with arrival at the deluxe, centrally located Hotel Marti Istanbul. Formerly the capital of the Roman, Byzantine, Latin and Ottoman empires, Istanbul was once called Constantinople and is today a unique blend of East and West. Visit the Blue Mosque and Hagia Sophia, once a Greek Orthodox basilica, then an imperial mosque and now a museum. Continue to Topkapi Palace, where stunning Ottoman jewels and treasure are on display, highlighted by the 86-carat spoonmaker's diamond. Ottoman sultans resided in the palace for 4 centuries. Follow your own path during the afternoon and explore Istanbul on your own. This evening, meet fellow travellers for a welcome reception at the hotel. On an escorted excursion, explore the Suleymaniye Mosque, which includes a hospital, library, madrasa, hospice and a hammam or Turkish bath. Then delight in the more intimate Church of St. Saviour in Chora, that is now a museum and mosque with fine Byzantine mosaics and frescoes. Depart the hotel and drive to the pier to board the MV Aegean Odyssey for a memorable cruise through the historic Aegean. Your first port of Çanakkale offers remarkable sightseeing opportunities with a choice of shore excursions to either Troy or Gallipoli. On a fascinating excursion to the excavations at Troy, you enter the ancient world of Helen and Paris and Hector and Achilles. The site's existence was long considered merely a fable invented by Homer in the Iliad. In 1870, Heinrich Schliemann, an amateur archaeologist working more on a passionate belief than imperial evidence, actually discovered the site. Your expert guide will bring its storied past to life as you view the massive walls, the Roman theatre, and the reputed palace of King Priam, along with a giant replica of the Trojan horse of legend. On the Gallipoli excursion, you'll take a ferry across the famous Dardanelles to see the moving memorials and battlefields of Gallipoli. After arriving in Ecceabat, you'll visit North Beach, Anzac Cove, the Beach Cemetery, Lone Pine Cemetery, and Chinook Bear, the site of a pitted battle between the British and Ottoman armies during World War I. After a full day of sightseeing, you'll meet fellow passengers at a welcome reception hosted by the captain of the Aegean Odyssey. At the port of Izmir, you'll have your choice of shore tours to explore Ephesus or discover Pergamon. The ruins of Ephesus are remarkably well preserved, allowing clear insight into ancient life. On a walking tour through the site, beginning in the Upper Agora or Central Marketplace, you'll discover many of the key sites. You'll see the excavated and partially restored terrace houses, which can be seen on the slopes opposite the Temple of Hadrian. These were originally inhabited by the city's elite and decorated with rich mosaics and frescoes. The Library of Celsus is one of the highlights of the site, with its splendid facade, as is the Grand Theatre with a seating capacity of 44,000 people. Your other choice will take you to visit and explore the ancient site of Pergamon. At the Acropolis, you will see the Temple of Trajan and the base of the monumental Altar of Zeus, the top half of which is now on display in the renowned Pergamon Museum in Berlin. You will see the Shrine of Dionysus, the Sanctuary of Demeter, the Gymnasium and the Agora. The true highlight of this magnificent site is the spectacularly situated Hellenistic theatre that is literally carved into the side of the hill. Seating up to 10,000 people, it is known to be the steepest theatre in the world. You'll also visit the Asclepion, a short drive from the Acropolis, which in ancient times was established to treat physical and mental illness. From the next port of Fethiye, you'll enjoy an excursion to the Turkish coastal sites of Letun, Xanthos and Patara, where you'll learn about the history of Lycia, an ancient region of Anatolia in Turkey. First visit Letun, a grand shrine excavated in the 1950s by the French. You'll see a well-preserved theatre that rises above the village surrounding the site. A triad of temples to Apollo, Leto, and Artemis form the heart of the sanctuary and are identifiable by their foundations. Continue to Xanthos, the capital of Lycia, where ancient ruins are found along with Byzantine basilicas decorated with fascinating mosaics. Lycians gained their reputation as fierce warriors, twice burning their own city and fighting to the death rather than submit to invading Persians and Romans. The ancient city of Patara, the birthplace of St. Nicholas, was once a thriving port that counted Hannibal, St. Paul, and the Emperor Hadrian as visitors. Pilgrims travelled to Patara and worshipped at the shrine to Apollo. Patara's ruins include the impressive agora or central meeting place, the newly excavated theatre, and a fine propylon that whispers of the past as it overlooks all that remains of the silted and abandoned harbour. The ship continues on through the Aegean to Rhodes, a historic port with both ancient and medieval significance. You'll have the choice of visiting the Old Town and Grand Master's Palace or the Acropolis at Lindos. On the excursion to the Old Town and Grand Master's Palace, you'll take a leisurely stroll through the historic Old Town and discover some of the highlights of Rhodes City. You will pass the old port of Mandrake, where it is believed the Colossus of Rhodes once stood as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Upon reaching the hilltop of Agios Stephanos, also known as Mount Smith, you'll be afforded a beautiful view of the Bay of Rhodes. The Grand Master's Palace was built to serve as a fortress in times of war, a peacetime residence for the Grand Master, and a meeting place for senior knights. After the visit, you'll explore the Avenue of the Knights, a place where the knights resided during the time of the Crusades. At the Archaeological Museum, housed in the Hospital of the Knights, you will see many artifacts and exquisite statues dating back many centuries. The alternate excursion will take you to the Acropolis at Lindos that begins with a beautiful drive along the east coast of Rhodes. You'll pass picturesque villages with glimpses of the sea and a splendid landscape of orange and lemon groves, vineyards and ancient olive trees. It's no wonder that the ancient Greeks, Byzantines and the Knights of St. John all made good use of this remarkable Acropolis that dominates the small town and the bay below. Here you will find the ancient Doric temple of Athena Lindia, a double-winged portico, a Byzantine church and the fortifications of the Knights of St. John, including the remains of the governor's quarters. The panoramic view is truly remarkable and includes St. Paul's Bay, where the Apostle Paul is said to have taken shelter during a massive storm. Below the Acropolis, there are the clustered whitewashed houses and narrow streets of a delightful village. A haven for artists and writers for years, there are many shops with attractive craft items for sale. Just off the Turkish coast, the island of Kos is best known as the birthplace of Hippocrates. The ancient infirmary, with its fount of mineral water, was built in the 4th century BC. Among the ruins you can discern part of the Doric temple of Aesculapius, the altar and the stoa that housed the famous Hippocrates school, where he taught the art of healing. Next you'll continue to the small, lively village of Zia, which offers unparalleled views and photo opportunities of the Aegean Sea. You'll browse the locally produced items at Zia's thriving arts and crafts centre and sample the local herbs for which it is famous. Next on your cruise itinerary is the island of Crete. Leaving the port of Rethymnon, you'll motor to Knossos, the ancient capital of the mythical king Minos and the site of Theseus's labyrinth. The original palace of Knossos was constructed around 1900 BC. Some 200 years later, it was destroyed by an earthquake and rebuilt on a grander scale. The final catastrophe occurred when the eruption of the volcano on Santorini may have caused its destruction. Your tour will take you through the fantastic ruins of this ancient palace complex that served as the administrative and religious centre for the region. The restoration, undertaken by Sir Arthur Evans, allows you to visualise the palace as it was and understand its labyrinthine complexity. As the ship approaches Santorini, you're greeted by one of the Aegean's most spectacular sights, the cliffs of Santorini rising from the great caldera of its extinct volcano. One of the highlights of your visit will be an escorted excursion to the excavated Minoan settlement of Akrotiri. This ancient city was preserved under a great volume of ash during a cataclysmic volcanic eruption on the island. After a remarkable tour of the excavations, continue your visit to exquisite Oia, a village of whitewashed houses, blue-domed churches and tavernas carved into the cliffs. Next, visit the cliff-top town of Fira and its archaeological museum. Then discover the rocky island of Delos, once believed to be the birthplace of the god Apollo. Historically, Delos was the religious and commercial centre of the Cyclades Islands. Cruise on to Mykonos, where you have time to follow your own path and explore. The island enjoys a vibrant mix of boutiques, whitewashed homes, bougainvillea, and ubiquitous windmills. This evening, join fellow travellers for an exclusive farewell reception aboard the ship. After arrival in Piraeus, disembark and transfer to the NJV Athens Plaza Hotel, where accommodations await. During the transfer, you'll make a stop to visit the Benaki Museum that has an extensive collection that will take you from Greek antiquity through to the early 20th century. The Acropolis represents the magnificent achievements of Athenian culture during this remarkable era. You will also visit the recently opened Acropolis Museum. We understand thoughtful travellers want a travel experience that provides background, context and structure, while allowing time to follow your own path. With that in mind, AHI has crafted this exciting adventure to showcase the best of Istanbul, the turquoise coast of Turkey, the Greek islands and the remarkable city of Athens. Additionally, there are compelling visits to designated UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the Blue Mosque and the Church of St. Saviour in Chora in Istanbul, the remarkable site of Ephesus, the ruins of Xanthos Latun, the ancient city of Troy, the medieval city of Rhodes, the island of Delos, as well as the Acropolis in Athens. I think you'll agree that this is an unparalleled opportunity to broaden your mind and explore the antiquities of the past while cruising the Aegean on this remarkable cruise.
I hope our presentation has piqued your curiosity about this exciting travel experience, and that it inspires you to join us on this voyage into lifelong learning. Our AHI travel website is designed to offer a wealth of travel information. You'll find it at www.ahitravel.com. There you'll find even more detail about this and other exciting worldwide travel opportunities. You can join our Travel Insiders program and receive travel updates and details about special travel offers, unique travel tips, and future travel presentations like this one. If you wish, give us a call at 1-800-323-7373, and we will be delighted to talk to you about this or another of our rewarding travel offerings. We'll also be happy to put a brochure in the mail to you if you prefer. Many thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you on this remarkable journey. Happy travels.